Hi Leo, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology. I just wanted to hop on here and do a reading for you. I usually do Pisces readings, but I have an Instagram, which you can find in my description box where I go over all kinds of things. I haven't posted in a couple of days, been taking a little bit of a break on there, but usually I post I would say just about every single day. We do reels, we do stories, we communicate, and they voted for Leo. So Leo is going to be the focus of today's reading. You could be a Leo sun, moon, or rising. If you're one of my Pisces collective who has Leo in their chart, thank you so much for being here. I do also offer one-on-one readings for tarot. And we always, make that option available to you, whether you want to do a one-on-one or a pre-recorded reading. I love to get connected to you guys. So check that out in the description box below as well if you are interested or need a reading for any clarification. This is going to be a timeless reading, Leo. So whenever you see this is when this message was meant for you. I will say this here, take what resonates and leave the rest. There's a lot of people that view these videos and a lot of energy on these channels. All the messages will probably not be for you. I hope that most of the message resonates, okay? This isn't a one-on-one, so just want to let you know. All right, current situation for Leo. Your energy is coming through very strong here, Leo. King of Wands. So definitely sitting in your stature right now of really wanting to figure out what to do with your life. You are trying to be smart. You're trying to be innovative. You're trying to be adaptable. You're really trying to take a stand in your life at this time. You might be working on entrepreneurial endeavors, your business, a job. But there is a standing out that you are doing, but there's also people that are clashing with that energy. You may also feel some deception in the energy as well. Seven of Swords is a card of being disillusioned, fooled, bamboozled. You feel like maybe people told you one thing and you're getting another, or you're feeling like people are trying to pull the rug out from underneath you. So you're really seeking clarity and seeking answers on how to move forward. We will be clarifying all of the cards afterwards with the little clarifier deck that I have, but I just see you really trying to stand in your steed, be in a place of power, but being challenged with an energy that is being a little bit elusive, deceptive, hard to figure out. You can't see it very clearly. Maybe communication is coming in, but you're like, you're not telling me the whole thing, or you told me this and this still isn't happening. I don't know if I can trust you. So there's area of trust and also of deception that is coming through. Your challenge at this time. Six of Swords. Your challenge is you're ready to move into the calmer waters. You're ready for things to be more static, for things to be more progressive, but you're feeling like you're stuck in the trenches right now of the choppy waters, of the inconsistencies, of not knowing really where you're going. You want to head forward. You want to be in your power as that Leo energy, and you has you always at the forefront, I feel like, in most spaces and places. But you're feeling stuck, like you can't move forward right now for some reason. All right, strengths for Leo at this time. You have more of your fiery energy, Knight of Wands. I see you, Leo, being able to navigate through these waters because you are persistent, because you're a go-getter. And if you don't necessarily feel that you're able to make the strides and move forward the way that you want, I also see you being super adaptable. You can pull out your energy when you don't need it, put it in when you do, pull it back out. So your adaptability is really impressive at this time. All right, area of focus for you, Leo. This is going to be Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. Do you see a theme here of mental trapped anguish? Do you see a theme here, Leo? Okay. Two of Swords is feeling like you're at a crossroads. So you might be in a situation where you're like, I know that we need to move on. Some of you might be physically moving on from a job or a home. That's very possible. Just some kind of movement that needs to occur here, which is in your challenged position. This again is your area of focus. So Spirit is saying you need to figure out how to make the best possible decision. Take off the blindfold, step into your power, and stop feeling like you're in this victim mentality. But I often get told on here that my readings have been negative, but it's like, no, we're really just trying to work through this victim mentality that you have going on about not being able to move forward in your life. Your strength is that you are adaptable, that you can make things move, but on the inside, I see a separate version of you who is stuck in these patterns of feeling like they can't move on, who's also maybe dealing with some PTSD, some anxiety, some worry, some stress, depression, because you don't think that you have the control over your life in the way that you want. If you don't have that control and you wallow in that energy, though, there is not going to be a way for you necessarily to come back from this situation. You're going to have to figure out how to muster the strength to move forward. What's the near future for Leo? I see you being and overcoming this difficulty in your life, this Five of Pentacles, this loss, this lack, this I don't have enough, this conflict. It could be, again, with your home, with your job, with a relationship that you're in, but something in your 3D world that has you feeling held back or unfulfilled. You are being asked to just hold on, because in the near future, there is going to be success. You are going to be able to get yourself, your family out of this situation. You will be able to move. You will be successful. There is recognition for your hard work coming up very soon for you. Recent past for Leo. All right. For some of you, kind of put you where you are. Some of you may have already confronted this Seven of Swords energy here, kind of coming at it in two different swords way of like projecting towards this person or projecting towards this negativity that's coming at you, and you're standing up against it. You may have someone that's trying to, again, pull a fast one, not telling you all the details, not being super straightforward with where this situation is going. But I see you standing in your power. Finally, you were making some type of decision in the recent past that helped you to be like, you know what? I need to step up and make a change here in my life. I need to be more decisive in my nature. So the fact that you were able to take this stance, but you're also feeling like this, it's like, I don't know if this was you bluffing or you just kind of regressing now because you have fallen into more inconsistencies, more issues that have risen up. What is the advice? Page of Swords. This message is full of swords. There's so much mental conflict for you right now, Leo. But it's to really just be a student, to not take no for an answer, to continue to do your research, figure out what would make the most sense moving forward. If you need to get down to the nitty gritty of, hey, these are the regulations, the rules, the laws associated with whatever your situation is. Well, this is what my contract says, whatever that case is, you need to really stand up. And as I'm looking at this reading here over and over again, it's like swords, 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 swords. This is mostly a mental battle. The outer world is trying to turn for you and it's trying to move for you. And you have this victory here. But I see the inner conflict, the lack of trust in yourself, the lack of faith, even though you did at one point stand up to authority figures or stand in your power, you're doubting your energy right now for some reason. The Moon card is flipped over and the Temperance card. Yeah, your angels are helping you to sort things out in the background. Everything is not completely set in stone. Next card we're going to ask is the environment for Leo. Environment for Leo. All right. I see opportunities for change, walking in a new direction, saying, you know what? This isn't serving me. This isn't what I asked for. This isn't working. Emotionally, I'm tapping out of this situation. I'm choosing myself first and I'm going to go. A lot of you, if this is dealing with your finances, you will be going to a place where you're paid more equally, where there's more fairness. If there's been contracts that you've been dealing with that have been a little bit wishy-washy, I see you walking into a more contractual agreement with X, Y, or Z, whoever they may be in your life. But there is going to be some balance that is restored And the Four of Cups is you don't even see the opportunity yet that's trying to come into your life. Some of you might know of a way to get out of this situation and a way for you to actually be able to move forward, but you're not choosing to pick this cup up. Others of you don't even see it coming, and it'll come and you'll be like, what? So don't miss that opportunity. There will be a God-given opportunity. This is the God hand coming in to offer you this cup. Remember, you chose yourself. You walked away. That cup is missing. Spirit says, I want to fill your cup with what you desire. Here is your new opportunity. And that new opportunity helps you move out of this challenge in your reading. But the issue with the Four of Cups can be that we just don't see it coming. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to accept it. And that can be difficult. Just make sure that you're not also overlooking opportunities, or that you're not looking at the glass half empty when there's ways to maneuver, to be strategic, that you might not be taking. Hopes and fears. All right, so we have the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, and one card did fall on the floor, and that was the Two of Pentacles. I like how for majority of your cards, only one card came out, but then when Hopes and Fears came out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? I can tell you have a lot on your plate. With the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling a lot of options, things, people, situations, finances. You could be trying to, or you could be in the position, I should say, where you are having to make some really big decisions and you feel like all the weight is on your shoulders. You can see the ocean behind this figure here is also very topsy-turvy. The waves are splashing around. You might even feel like there's been a period of like bad luck, inconsistent results, lack of forward movement, juggling with different ideas, but nothing's coming through, or you've been applying to places and nothing's working out. The Ten of Swords is also just feeling this sense of defeat. You've let all these swords that have been coming out in the reading, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, Page of Swords. You're letting all of those negatives, those dramas, those hurts, those, can this get any worse type of energy take over. So your hopes and fears are that you are going to just be out of luck and that isn't going to be a positive way forward. But what we always have to point out in the Ten of Swords is the sun that is rising in the distance. This is you're down, but you're not dead. There's still a new beginning. There's time for transformation that's on the horizon. You're also looking here at the Seven of Pentacles of like how much time and effort and money you've invested into this situation. You want this to work out. You want this to be fruitful, but you're looking at it and you're having second thoughts and you're like, I just don't know if this is going to be a good option for me. A lot of mental anguish going back and forth. You've been patient with the process, but you just feel like, why isn't it turning out? The Empress, for some of you, this could involve, being in your home, making money, being abundant, your fertility, the state of your family, where to next, all of those things. And they're all valid energies to feel. But what I want you to do is to look at the situation for what it is, not for what it's not, and understand that you have the power at this time to sit on your throne and dictate where things go. You are abundant. You are powerful. You have the ability to make your life be more blossoming. You have the ability to take a stand, to sit in your power. And that's exactly what the Empress is doing. Last is the Page of Cups. And not to say that the Page of Cups is a horrible card, but I just think you're also worried about receiving a page rather than, a king or a knight, a queen, like a more substantial happiness. You're like, am I going to have to settle for less? Am I going to have to take the small cup? Am I going to have to, deal with the drama of not receiving what I desire? And I think the more you think about receiving less is the more likely you are to receive less. Potential outcome for Leo. came out a little bit sideways, Leo, but the Queen of Swords is here to say that you will be taking decisive action. You will be coming at it with, not a stern heart, but like, hey, we need to talk about this contract. We need to talk about this house. We need to talk about this job. We need to talk about the expectations you have of me in this marriage, whatever the case is. And I see you sitting on your throne in a more feminine energy. Like maybe you came across in the past with this masculine energy, like too abrasive. And now you're coming back ready to, put yourself out there, say what you need to say, and cause some order to come back into your life. And so I'm hopeful, Leo, that whatever the situation is where you are feeling so out of, like, not able to stand in your power, I'm hopeful that you get to the bottom of this tricky situation and this trickster energy in your life. And what we'll do is I'll pull some cards for you on this Queen of Swords, since she's our, potential final outcome. Spirit, what can you tell us about this Queen of Swords energy? It is the Eight of Cups. So we're back to the Eight of Cups, which is you deciding that you must walk in a direction that suits you best. You have to take the time to make that decision of what that looks like. Where does that leave you? Where will you go? But you ultimately need to choose what gives you the most emotional security, because I think mentally, because you've been struggling so much lately with a lot of changes going on, having just some emotional security, and that can be, your home, especially because Queen of Pentacles came out, or your job, and just finding that peace again within your home, within your job, knowing that there is a safe and secure place for you to go. And instead of relying on others, you may have to take some effort on your own to make things happen. Knight of Pentacles, it could take a while for you to get the things that you desire, but the Knight of Pentacles is definitely like that Mars and Taurus energy of I will not give up. I may not move super fast, but I'll keep going. And the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring in a lot of success for you, but you are facing some bouts of karma. Are you going to stay on the karmic loop that the situation has, or will you learn the karmic lessons and move forward to your higher timeline and walk into that success that I do see for you in the near future? So Leo, I hope this message was helpful. You have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I do believe that there will be success, a good outcome, positive new beginning for you, even if it doesn't seem like it's coming in as quickly or in the way that you would want. But don't allow trickster energies, people who are not telling you the whole truth, to take advantage of you. Make sure that you remember your voice. You are Leo. You're the lion. Your voice is so strong. It is so powerful. You are known for your ability to take a stand. Just think of like a male lion, So what we'll do is we'll pull one final card from the Cosmic Oracle for you on any advice that Spirit has for you in regard to this situation where you are overcoming obstacles in regard to somebody who is not being, or something that's not being completely straightforward with you. You have Sacred Journey. And so as much as I'm sure you don't want to hear this journey is being placed in your life for the reason of you coming to conclusions, living out your dharmic timeline, choosing yourself first, and moving into a new life that is more fitting, more along the lines that you want. But you had to go through this journey to find your voice, to figure out a way to get out of Dodge, to move forward. So look at this situation as an opportunity to move forward in your life, to take a stand in your life, to take no nonsense, to hold people accountable. Maybe you've not been so good at that lately, and understand that this is all a part of your sacred journey in the journey we call life. This is a loop here. It reminds me of like a snake. Karma is attached. Like, look at this. The loop and the snake. Okay? Karma is attached to this. And so you're also, dealing with, I believe, some karmic ties and doing away with it, but also learning right now some deep lessons about where there could be some self-undoing in your life. Take this as a sacred lesson, a sacred test, the sacred journey to becoming your best and highest version in due time. And with all that being said, I am wishing you well. I am praying for you to speak your truth, to find your voice. And I hope that if you enjoy this message, you give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if this resonated in any way. I'd love to hear from you. And also subscribe to the channel if you feel like this message was helpful in any way. I'll see you again very soon if the Instagram and the community decides they want more videos on Leo. All right, take care. Bye.